Hey everyone, I'm Stefan. This is Graham.
Howdy.
This is Travis.
Hello.
And we're three different ones. So last year we compiled a list of albums we think are interesting and now talk about them. Today we're talking about Frank Ocean's debut studio album, Channel Orange. We're going to talk about every song in the listing, give our overall scores for it at the end. Um, this is kind of Frank Ocean is a traditional R&B singer, and the songs in this album are largely shaped around that, with a few exceptions. But really, you'd better, if you're going to go through this album, you have to be okay with Frank Ocean's voice. I think it's great. I really liked it. What do y'all think?
Graham.
Um, you know, I feel like when he does more falsetto and soulful stuff, I like his voice more. Um, Not a big fan of his lower register. And just kind of that kind of a monotone style. Um, that I feel like I don't know. People imitate. Like I don't know who started it, but it's he sounds like a lot of other people.
Yeah.
When he's in the lower register, I don't know if mumble rap is something you'd call it, or
Yeah, yeah.
or emo rap.
The low effort vocals. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
almost
hear
like
you.
spoken.
Yeah.
right. And it almost sounds auto-tuned when he does that, but I don't know that it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, I'm not as partial to that either.
Yeah. So I guess I would say his voice is okay.
Yeah.
I like the higher register stuff, like Graham said. When he's
Mhm.
singing, I think he's got a pretty good voice.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a. This is kind of a. I I try to think of what genre to classify this album because he's definitely R&B, Frank Ocean. That's what he's most associated with. But there's a lot. There's a lot on here, and there's a ton of big names that contributed to this. I mean,
oh my gosh, yeah.
It's just
John Mayer for 15 seconds.
Yep.
Dude, Andre too.
Andre 3000 shows up.
I heard his voice. I was like, oh man.
I know. Apparently, I think Ocean wanted him and Big Boy to come on here, but
Big Boy declined.
Andre nicked. No. Andre said he won't. He doesn't want to go on another artist's song featured with Big Boy.
Oh,
why?
I don't know. Maybe he's still trying to, establish that solo cred, which I feel like he did ages ago, but I don't know. I don't know what I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I couldn't get details on that one, but that's pretty deep in the album. This is, I mean, there are 17 songs on here, just as a quick heads up, but a lot of them, like the opening track, Start, are just quick little medleys that move you to the next song. Start's just like it sounded like someone was just getting out of bed there for a little bit and turning on an Xbox or something.
Text message on a train is what it sounded like to me.
Yeah.
One thing I did like about this album, I mean, just with, their start, there's Super Rich Kid, and a lot of the stuff is extremely on the nose, but some of it's not. I like how it kind of goes back and forth between that.
Yeah. It's it's hard to know where it's going.
Yeah.
I was surprised a couple times on this album.
Right. What'd you think about Thinking About You?
I kind of thought that the whole album was going to be stuff like this. This is the lead single. It's a ballad.
Right.
It's about the unrequited love, the regret and heartbreak. It's the melancholy side of R&B. Which wasn't altogether surprising, but the bisexual undertones, though. I didn't know anything about Frank Ocean, the person, before listening to this album. Knew a little bit about his music, but the fact that I think his sexual orientation is very ambiguous. There's a lot of the discourse around him is trying to figure that out. That kind of makes it. That helps explain a lot of Tyler the Creator's appearance on this album.
Dude, I was just gonna say, but this is 2012, and Tyler the Creator didn't really get into any of that until what, like 2020?
Yeah.
Kind of interesting, though.
That's a good point. It is
definitely. It's like, I could really hear some Tyler the Creator influence on this, though.
For sure.
I was thinking that the whole time, and then go to read the Wikipedia and see him listed on the producer credits. I was like, man, that makes complete sense.
Yeah, I thought about him too. Although I think I preferred the Tyler the Creator sound.
Yeah,
that album we did of his.
Igor. Right. I would probably. I think I'd rather listen to Igor than Channel Orange again.
Yeah. This track too, Thinking About You, it's not really my style.
It's a ballad, man.
Yeah.
I was listening to this while I was making coffee, and Vic could hear it through my headphones, and she was like, "Is that Frank Ocean?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I have that song." I know. She was like, "I have that song on a playlist of mine," and I was like, "Really? Okay."
Sounds like music to make love to.
It's on her Get Pumped Up playlist.
No,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no. This is a breakup song, man. Like, this is about this belongs on like a JoJo playlist.
Gonna have to make sure she's okay.
What's a JoJo playlist?
She did. She is like kind of the quintessential breakup song pop artist.
Oh, okay.
Too Little, Too Late. That's probably the biggest one, honestly.
I think I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the. I mean, I think she actually does have a pretty good voice, but that is kind of where she's pigeonholed. That genre. But this is this is dragged out a little bit more. They really want you to feel the singer's pain on this one.
Sure.
He's thinking.
Fertilizer was a fun little interlude.
Yeah.
That lo-fi.
I thought there was like video game sounds there for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was supposed to be like a commercial or something when I first heard it.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of like these. Like at first, I thought it was a little annoying because it was like I was so I'd never listened to this album all the way through. I'd heard a couple of songs off it, but this was my first time just listening to the entire thing. And the first time going through, I just wanted to get through to the end, so it was a bit frustrating. But looking back on it, I think it's cool. I like this stuff.
One of the interludes is actually one of my favorite songs.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
All right.
What y'all think about Sierra Leone?
There's a lot going on in this one.
Yeah, there are.
Just ran out of Trojans.
Oh my God, I don't live in Denver. Like, what the heck?
I know.
Yeah. What the hell is this?
I was like, okay, this is kind of funny here.
I kind of like it though.
Yeah,
I like the drums. I like there's definitely that Pan African influence on this one.
Super airy vocals.
Yeah.
Nice bass line.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It was like, okay, coming from that Public Enemy album, it's like, okay, that stuff was like, it's like that was legitimate cheesy on some stuff, but with this, it's like, okay, it's cheese, but like kind of enjoyed the cheese. Like it was funny to me.
Yeah. There's enough going on here musically that
Yes.
you can still enjoy the song in
Yes.
spite of the cornball lyrics. That's
Yep.
Yeah, I'm with you, 100%.
Dude,
I really like this song.
I know.
Yeah,
pretty solid.
fine.
Pretty solid.
I think so. Graham, did you hate it?
No, I did not. I did not hate it. I'd agree that the lyrics on this one and really a lot of the album were kind of goofy to me, but there's a lot going on musically towards the back half of this.
Yep, like that's what I really liked.
A big wall of sound kind of thing. But yeah, it's a little cheesy and overwrought, but I can dig.
Yeah. That's there's some serious tropical vibes on Sweet Life too. Honestly.
I think this might have been my favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
I don't know. I don't know. This is really the only one, maybe one or two that I came back to, and I was like, I kind of liked that song like more than I expected.
I like
very 70s. I thought.
Yeah, I put that very 70s feeling. Really enjoyed the keys and bass. There's a groove that kind of started around 2 minutes 20 seconds into it. I liked that. I thought the singing was good, like Graham mentioned earlier. When he kind of gets up there, he's got a decent singing voice, and I feel like this showcased that pretty well. I thought it was solid, and I didn't expect to feel that way about anything by Frank Ocean.
Yeah, this one had a little bit of a throwback vibe.
Yep, agreed.
Kind of soulful.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was one of the stronger tracks too.
I love the horn section.
Yeah,
it did a lot for me.
Yeah. Well placed horns.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I liked this one. Definitely.
Yeah.
Pretty laid back too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Life.
Not Just Money was not one of my favorite interludes.
What even, like, it's a woman talking about like her bills that she has to pay?
Something about being happy and money provides happiness.
I guess it could be seen as a decent transition to super rich kids, but that's probably the only thing you can say for it. Graham, this is I definitely picked up on some speak voice by Frank in this one.
Yeah,
I literally wrote, "Please start singing, Frank." Like, in my notes, like, and it makes it worse too when he goes back to it. Like, he'll start singing, and then you hear his depressing talk voice going. Like, it's just slog fest. I thought.
Totally agree. Yeah, man, it's talk voice.
Yeah, and I totally I like the message of the song, like the lyrical content. Like, I don't. It's totally brought down by the singing in this one, and that's kind of how his songs go. If the singing isn't right, the whole thing gets thrown out of balance.
Sure.
Yeah. Rather. I don't have much on this one, honestly.
I know. I feel like it was just all about the lyrics, really.
Yeah, and it's kind of a tired subject.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
It was, I gotta be honest. I wasn't a big fan of Pilot Jones either.
I wasn't either. I just put okay. Literally okay.
It's weird too, because he does the falsetto in this song, which is definitely what I prefer. But something about the way they distorted his singing, it reminded me a little of Justin Timberlake, and that was a very. I was so glad that he wasn't credited on this album. We don't need him in here.
Oh no! How about that crack rock?
I
like the beat and the music on this.
I do too.
The electric piano was
the
nice.
lyrics cracked me up. But
Me too.
Dude, just the chorus.
Yep.
No,
yeah.
I guess it's not the chorus. I don't know. Just the intro, like that whole thing, just cracked me up right out of the gate.
Yeah.
In the middle of Arkansas with a little rock left in that glass dick. Used to date a blonde. Used to hit it raw. Like, golly, man.
Yeah. Pretty bleak, but like the song itself is kind of jaunty. Like that organ sound is like provides like a real warmness to it. Like it's a pretty smooth delivery from Ocean. Like it's a very depressing lyrically, but the song sounds kind of cool and inviting. I
know. That's why I hate to say it kind of cracked me up, but like because it's
no pun intended.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, it's interesting song, definitely.
Yeah, yep. Not one of the worst. It's okay.
I think Pyramids might have been my second or third favorite.
We could have done the whole episode about the song, honestly.
Yeah, I enjoyed the music
10-minute epic.
This one was long.
Yes.
I didn't realize it was that long.
I think I did, but I'm okay with it, actually.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this one. I did not catch the John Mayer solo. I don't even think he's credited for it. But did anyone able to pick up on that?
I saw him on the credits, but I didn't know anything about guitar. If anything, like the electronic aspect is what made me go, "Oh, that sounds kind of different."
Yeah, I kind of like the synthy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I did too.
Kind of a nice one.
Yeah,
especially in the middle, around the 4:30 mark or something.
Yeah, I agree.
It's ambitious. I mean, you got to give them that. With like a bunch of like serious movements too, because it. Oh god, the start. It's got like a little psychedelic guitar and kind of some funky synth leads. Then it kind of transitions into like an electro house party song.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's get some.
I'm really shocked that this was 10 minutes. Like I didn't really look at the time on any of this stuff. I was just kind of sitting there listening, and I don't know. I didn't get bored during this song, which for this genre to write something that's 10 minutes, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Very.
This is probably a fairly polarizing song.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's, if you actually listen through it, I mean, that's you either like it or it's probably your least favorite song on Channel Orange.
There is no in between. What'd y'all think about Lost?
It's kind of just a straightforward pop song.
Yeah.
Which coming after Pyramids made me probably dislike it a little more than I might have had I just heard it randomly on the radio. It's got that kind of bouncy little chicken scratch guitar going. That's
about it.
There's some fun. There are fun musical aspects to this song, but it didn't. I don't know. I did crack up at the sample from Fear and Loathing. I mean, there's a couple movie references on this album that I definitely did not expect, and Fear and Loathing is definitely one of them.
Yeah, I didn't catch that.
Me neither.
That movie kind of scarred me for life, so I'm always very, very sensitive to people playing drops from it.
I've actually never seen it.
Dude.
It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen like a scene or two.
That's the whole movie is like it.
Yeah. Yeah. This track was a little flatline for me.
Yeah. Was White any better?
No.
Yeah,
dude,
same.
I liked
And this one,
White.
and it had John Mayer on it,
I liked White.
just doing his thing.
I mean,
No singing. That was a surprise.
it's just so short.
Well, I took it as an interlude. Was it not?
Yeah. You're right, it is.
I thought
guess
it for a transition piece. I thought it was the best transition piece, personally.
Oh, the best one?
Yeah,
Come on.
dude. I thought
I-
I thought the note choices were very cool.
Okay. Okay. It was a
I mean,
surprise.
he's a cool guitar player for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was feeling like it was a little goofy to have John Mayer on like one track and it's like a minute long. But apparently he was on a couple others.
Yeah, he played on Pyramids.
Okay.
I don't know if he did any more. The fact that he didn't get a credit on that one makes me think he probably wasn't. But I didn't know. God, the personnel listing for this album, it's like 36 names. Like it's extensive. It's a lot.
Yeah. I might have to give it a listen. Especially after was this maybe your favorite song, Travis?
No, I
Okay.
would say Sweet Life and Pyramids before this, but it was my
Yeah.
favorite transition
Yeah.
into
Monks. The horniest song on the album.
The lyrics just killed me again.
I know.
I was dying.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Spray the crowd with cold water. Now it's mosh pits and wet tits.
Yep. Yep.
Jeez.
It gets weird.
Mm-hmm.
Lyric wise.
A lot of them do, but this
very
one...
very blatant innuendos on this track.
Yeah. Like the drums.
I did too. I noted that. Yeah. Great drums.
Yeah.
That was about it for me though.
That same.
Yeah.
Great I think drums. LOL at the lyrics.
I think we covered it. Let's do Bad Religion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like they incorporated organ in this one. Little Hammond action. I think that was a good choice. Unfortunately though, we do have some speak sing in this song.
Yep.
You know, I hate to LARP on this one, but you know, Taxi Driver, Be My Shrink for the Hour made me roll my eyes a little bit. I think even if he'd sung that lyric in a way that I like, I still probably wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's this was I'm just going to spoil it, a bit of a limp to the finish line on Channel Orange.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
There are decent elements to a couple of these songs, but
yeah, I agree.
This is when I really felt the length of the album here at the end. Like I was like, "Oh shit, this thing really needs to end now."
Yep.
Yeah,
like let's tie it up here. I like the outro of the song, but that's kind of it.
Bad Religion.
Yeah. And then we get into
Pink Matter.
50% of Outcast right here.
Yeah. And Andre plays guitar a little on this one too.
No.
I like the guitar work on it.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Kind of a surprise.
Yeah, as was the string section that came in. When I saw who was making a cameo on this song, I was surprised by that. And I was surprised that I was surprised that Andre didn't rap more, honestly.
But he played the guitar solo, you're saying?
Yes, he did.
I remember when he was going to do that like Hendrix movie.
Yeah, did that end up happening? I hope not.
No, I think it got nixed for some reason.
I'm glad. Jimmy's Life wouldn't make a good movie.
Yeah, you might be right.
I just don't think there's enough there.
Yeah,
that would make it stand out among those kinds of films.
Yeah, those types of movies, whether it's the Queen or the Elton John,
Yeah.
Or the Doors. I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which is really more of a Jim Morrison biopic than anything.
Yeah, I guess so. But they're always kind of goofy.
They are. They are. Shout out to Robbie Krieger from Woodstock '99.
Oh yeah,
dude, and Scott Stapp.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The boy, our boy who shouted out old Krieger.
God love you. God love you, Scott. Keep doing your thing, man.
Robbie Krieger.
I will agree with Bram that I think the guitar was probably my favorite part of Pink Matter. I found the song a little underwhelming, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I saw Andre and I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then I was like, well, I guess that was okay.
Yeah, expectations were not met on that one.
Yeah. They would have been if Big Boy was on there, but...
Yeah, oh my God.
Oh, I'm kidding.
Oh my
God. Yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Maybe the most surprising song on the album, just because did not expect for Frank Ocean to dish about his man crush on Tom Hanks. And the fact that he wrote a song titled after this movie almost 20 years after it came out, like, I want to know more. Like, I have to know more about where this came from.
It confused me.
Yeah, because I don't know if y'all have seen that. Like, Forrest Gump has not aged well. Like, in terms of its like nostalgia and like the effects they use to like put Tom Hanks next to like presidents. Like, that stuff looks awful now. I mean, it's like I don't think that movie has really any staying power in the 20 teens, certainly. So
sorry.
No, go ahead.
I feel like a lot of people would disagree with you. I've actually never seen the movie.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. Good for you.
And I feel like we feel the same way about a lot of movies, so I'm kind of, I don't know. I have a feeling I would feel the same way. But yeah, that's a side topic.
Man, this song must have been excruciating for you then, because there's like a lot of references to like running and like it's like oh God.
I've heard about the running.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a very important aspect of the character.
Yes.
And the chocolate.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a movie about running and chocolate.
The lyric, though, but you're so buff and so strong. Like, Tom Hanks is kind of skinny in that movie. Like, Forrest is never, like, cut or beefy or anything. Like, I don't know where that one, if there's, like, some Tom Hanks fan fiction in Frank Ocean's apartment that we need to look down on.
No.
That's awesome. Like
a
subreddit, maybe?
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's just like, I'm sorry to keep talking about all this though, but like musically, there really wasn't a lot here.
Yeah,
no.
Some muted chanting and like a little stringy guitar, little shuffling drum machine sound. Like, it's a lot of generic hip hop sounds on this. So really, the lyrics are all I've got for Forrest Gump.
I remember this song too. Like, I remember it being kind of a big deal. Like.
Forrest Gump is sampled, like the movie. Like, they took audio from it.
Oh, okay.
Like, they doubled down on the tribute to this stupid movie.
But like, I think I saw him on SNL, back when this came out, and he played Forrest Gump, and he had like a hoodie and stuff, and I was like, I guess I just don't get it, man.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, it seemed like it had all this like like self-importance and like artistry too. Like I think it won like a Grammy or something.
Oh my God, Forrest Gump?
I could be wrong, but I remember people flipping their shit about this.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I think I liked it more when I thought it was like just goofy.
Yeah.
Just like oh wow.
I mean, maybe
that's
it
kind
is
of upsetting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to look up this Frank Ocean singing this live.
Yeah.
Especially on SNL. Like that somehow makes it funnier.
Yeah. I mean, unless it was just a dream, I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say it happened.
Okay. It's a good policy. Should we talk about End?
It ends.
It does.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not much to this track.
No, it's more of like a transition to the full stop on the album.
Yep. Yeah. And I don't mind that. Like
I don't either.
Yeah, me neither.
I'd rather have something like this than a low note close.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't end it with like a ballad or more traditional R&B song because he starts the album in kind of a weirder fashion. So I think this is this probably I think you could call this a solid finish.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, I'll give that to him. I didn't realize he only had 2 albums.
He does?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I just learned that.
He has a lot of singles.
You're not counting his demo tape, are you? Which is technically considered like his first album. I think it's a Nostalgia Ultra.
I was not counting
Nostalgia Ultra.
I know, I love that name.
I don't see that one.
Swim Good.
Oh, I was reading that as Swim God. It's Swim Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you're right though. He does not have many albums.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
I don't. Yeah, I think like y'all. I'd heard about this guy a lot, but I had not heard a ton of his music. That doesn't mean anything though, because I think this guy's kind of like a big fucking deal.
Dude, he's got almost 16 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
Yeah, there you go.
That's huge.
Yeah,
he's big.
No doubt.
That's crazy,
259th in the world.
Golly. Dude, for contrast, him and Led Zeppelin have the same amount of monthly streams on Spotify.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, both 15.5 million.
Jeez.
That's impressive.
What's crazy. The world come to?
You know, I think I'd still score this album a 6 out of 10 though.
Yeah, a 6 out of 10.
I think so because I think I liked more than I didn't, and I do think that the ending is certainly it stays with me. I'll give it that, but it's not really because of the. I don't know the not really the song so much as like just the decisions that he made there.
Right.
That's really kind of what stays with me from that part. But I think I like this album, and even though I can't see myself ever listening to this all the way through again, I think I'd recommend it to people who like R&B and like a lot of people kind of think that the genre has warped to such a degree that it's kind of unrecognizable. They think that it's kind of fading out. I would submit to them Frank Ocean and Channel Orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd give it a 6.5.
Oh, nice.
I liked it more than I expected to. Definitely. And there are some tracks, maybe 2 that I'd probably go back and listen to. If it, I don't know. Maybe. But I appreciated it. I thought it sounded good. I think production was good on it. And I don't know. I enjoyed it. And I would recommend it, definitely.
Yeah. Graham?
I can see why you guys would recommend it, and I think the only reason I wouldn't is just because I can't really say with confidence like what I like about it. But I can totally see the appeal. I think for me, I'll give it a 5. I didn't hate it. It had its moments, and I agree that it was a good sounding album. It was kind of ambitious. I was kind of torn between a 5 and a 6, but just having just listened to it, I'm not too eager to go back. You know?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it was long too.
Yeah.
Yes,
55 minutes. It's a lot.
It's a doozy.
Yeah,
there's no doubt
for sure.
Huh?
That's all I got.
That's all I've got.
All right. Well, if you're still with us, thank you so much. As always, subscribe to our channel, share the episode around. If you have an album you'd like us to review, just drop the name of it in the comments, and we'll get to it. And we'll get to it real soon. So come back to see us. We're 3 different ones, and we'll see you next time.